In a futuristic city, at the Suicide Saloon, I danced with a dead man to my favourite funeral tune. In a blur of broken neon, I danced among the fruit machines. On the dance floor of destruction among the broken dreams, I tangoed with the dead-eyed of the cold concrete estate and bossa novaed over a death that's worse than fate. I danced in red light corners with the children selling souls, and with the ladies of the lamplight I danced some rock and roll. We didn't have a future, we couldn't see the moon in the back room of the Suicide Saloon. In a futuristic city at the Suicide Saloon, we let go with some techno to illuminate the gloom. We swished under some fairy lights in a mirror ball malaise with a door whore and a troubadour who both seemed better days. I raised my glass, did exotic dances on the bar with a tabloid reporter and a ruined superstar. I mamboed with the housewives desperate for a thrill, and rumbled with their husbands they were desperate to kill. We didn't have a future. We couldn't see the moon in the back room of the Suicide Saloon. Before we all go down in a sea of hopelessness, let's go and get the priest and get him to confess. There never was a Jesus, there never was a God, because the priest is here with the sinners. Now don't you think that's odd? In a futuristic city at the Suicide Saloon, I hustled with a hustler working the room. The floor show was a stripper who was way, way past her prime. The barman was a leather boy in Panstick 5 and 9. The doorman was a squealer, the manager a fag. The doorman was a dealer, selling downers to dykes in drag. I was having such a riot admiring all this art, I didn't see the world falling apart. We didn't have a future, because we couldn't see the moon in the back room of the Suicide Saloon. Come on and dance, who cares if bombs are falling? Isn't that eternity calling?